It's gorgeous.
Tell me why.
Well, you do pottery, you bake a square, you go to the canteen, have sandwiches, cup of tea. You do,
You talking there?
Yes.
Been there 5 years.
What do you think? What would you want to say?
I like my mum who back me job.
Okay, fine.
I lived to be a farmer long time ago.
Pots and pans and cups and things that I'm making. It's lovely. Yes. It's lovely, it is.
sit down and do glazing, pottery glazing. Take a photo of me, mate.
Our primary role here is to enable people with learning disabilities to gain what we would see as very basic core skills to be able to function in a real workplace. Now, where we would have learnt that from natural learning as we grew up, a lot of our clients that we have with learning disabilities are not able to gain that natural learning. So our role here is to actually give people those skills to enable them, one, to make choice, also to gain transferable skills so they can actually look at other opportunities in the community.
Well, just tip it forward, tip the thing forward a bit slightly so you can see how thick that clay is. Well, that one can be poured out in a minute. Tilt it towards the funnel, straight over.
Ultimately, the goal is employment.
Why we got to pour it out slowly?
Can you go over? Go over.
Yeah, well, to knock the funnel over, won't it?
Yeah.
All right, that one's okay. Right, let's do this one.
It's been fun coming here every Monday and Wednesday because they're good to talk to. They're just really, really friendly people.
For many of our clients, it is the only social element they get out of their sort of daily lives, you know, the people that they come and engage with, especially with the staff. They don't necessarily see us as staff, they see us as part of a team. But, you know, there are people that see us as their friends.
Stop you from working in now?
Yeah.
Not that you do a lot anyway.
Oh, thanks.
No, that's all right. Just want to let you know.
When you meet someone like Stacey, the one thing that comes across is the sort of freshness and openness of her attitude. She really does look to the world to see what opportunities she's going to have from it.
It's good fun.
Yeah, well, work shouldn't be all serious, should it? Right, you going to try and get in there?
Yeah,
If you got a longer brush, you might find it easier. All right, excellent.
But there is a great diversity between someone like Stacey and some of the others, because it does really bring it home to you that we're not working with a group of people, we're working with individuals. And I think that is what really is reflected in the service.
When you split the moulds, you've got that sort of mark that's left behind, isn't it? Don't do once you cleaned it. Put it all back together. Right, okay. You okay with that? Yeah, okay. Leave you to it.
We have a young man here whom is profoundly deaf and can only really communicate by signing. Now, when one would meet Nick, you would assume that you know, that he would be quite severely impaired, but when you work with Nick and you see the sort of creativity that comes out of Nick, especially when he's making his vintage vehicles. Now, Nick actually makes these vehicles completely straight out of his head. He doesn't actually copy, he doesn't look at any pictures, and yet when you actually see him actually putting these together and the sort of finesse he puts to it, it is quite remarkable. So it's very easy to judge someone having a learning disability and thinking that their skill level would be at a very low level. But someone like Nick actually throws that ethos totally out of the window. And I think people, if you ask many of them, you know, what is this place to you? They'll tell you it's my place of work.
Yeah. It's a beauty, isn't it? That's what they start off with, sir.
Yeah. And then what do you do?
Then we tip it over, and then we get out the stuff that's in the moulds out of these holes here. Ah, is that the angel? Ah, yes, sir, that's the angel.
It's lovely. That's your favourite?
That's my favourite one.
What we've achieved as a whole is that we're changing the sort of outlook people have when they meet people with learning disabilities. They're now realising that, yes, they are be able to function at a much higher level, and so subsequently, yes, there is no reason for them not to have a role somewhere in the community.
I can't think what else to say, but they do lovely tea and coffee and things like that.
Painting, glazing, wet room.
I like it in here. I wish I could have 2 days in here. We got one at the moment.
Pedaling, everything. My dad, Lisa, rock.
Just because they're disabled, it doesn't make them a less person.
What's it come out like? Oh, God. I bet I've made a mess of it.
It's been really fun being here, and hopefully we'll like to stay here for good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Victor.